Hey everyone, this is Amy and today we're doing a reading on urgent messages you need to hear right now. I want to let you know that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you're looking for a private reading, I do offer private readings on my Instagram where I also do other pick-a cards, so you can definitely check that out. All the decks that I used in this video are linked in the description box down below. We have 3 groups here today. We have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. What I want you to do is choose one of these groups based on your intuition. If you need more time, you can pause the video or you can scroll down to the description box where the timestamps will be there so you can jump straight to your reading. So without further ado, let's get into group number 1. So if you chose group number 1, this is going to be a reading. We are going to be taking a look at your tarot cards first and then we'll move on to the oracle. So let's see. What messages do you have for group number 1, Spirit? Messages for group number 1. Okay, so first of all, we have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and this is telling me that you are headed toward a lot of success. There is definitely some sort of financial opportunity that you have already received or it's about to come into your life. And if this is already in your life, Spirit is definitely advising you to take this opportunity because it is meant for you and it is going to be bringing you a lot of success and a lot of prosperity. And as I said, for some, this is coming in, and I feel like this reading will mention it as well. So we are just going to put this right over here and we're going to get started with the tarot. I'll take one card at a time and we'll talk about each of these cards. So the first card you got is the Magician. So obviously you guys are the magician. You guys are manifesting your dream life. So whatever you are thinking about, Spirit is asking you to keep your thoughts positive, because as I said, whatever you're thinking about, you are manifesting in your reality. There is definitely something here that you've been working hard on, something that you've been wanting in your life. And I feel like this Ace of Pentacles, this is an opportunity, and it seems like this is something that you've been waiting for and it is coming in. There is a lot of power here that you currently have in your life, whether or not you realize that, and Spirit is asking you to use this power for your highest good. Don't give this power away to other people. For example, if you want something, if you have your eyes set on something, don't ask other people for approval. Don't ask other people to confirm the vision that you hold for yourself, because it's your vision for a reason. No one else might be able to see it other than you. So you need to hold on to that vision and you need to continue moving forward. It doesn't matter if other people are supporting you or not. You know what's good for you. You know what you want and you need to go after it, is what Spirit is asking you. We're asking you to do. So a lot of power here. So definitely the first message is whatever you are trying to manifest, it is on its way to you. The second card you got is the King of Wands. This is more manifestation energy. This is telling me that you are feeling very, very passionate. There is a lot of energy here. You may be feeling very creative as well. I'm just picking up on this, like almost like this tornado going on inside you, and this tornado, it has flowers in it, it has like stars, a lot of beautiful things, and they're going round and round inside you. And I feel like you need to get this energy out. You may be feeling quite overwhelmed as well, so this is why Spirit is advising you to channel this energy out into your creativity. You are going to be stepping into this period in your life where you're going to be holding a lot of power, where you're going to be really making things happen in your life, and Spirit wants you to be prepared for this. It almost feels like you've been stuck in your house and there's a storm going on outside, and you finally open the door and you realize that this storm, there's like, let's just say there's a lot of money in that storm, and it all pours into your life. It all kind of pours inside your home. So it seems like there's a lot of energy that's about to come into your life, and Spirit is saying that this is something that you've really been waiting for and it's coming in. So be ready, and be ready to use all the energy that you have to kind of manifest your dreams into your reality. So a lot of sort of dream life vibes is what I'm picking up here. We do have the Nine of Swords here as well, and I feel like this is again talking about the energy that I was picking up here. There's like this storm going on inside you, and you can either get this energy out by just stress, by just kind of expressing yourself in a bit of a negative way. You can get this energy out through crying, or you can get this energy out through creativity, by writing, by dancing, even by working out. But there is definitely a lot of stress here that you're experiencing. And I feel like this is almost like, you know, when you really, really want something and then you're so close to getting it, and then there's this fear of change, fear of this, like, what if I'm not able to handle it? What if I'm not good enough for this? And I feel like this is a lot of like those insecurities coming up here for you. And Spirit is asking you to work through this. You are strong enough. Spirit won't put you through something if you weren't ready for it. Spirit won't send you something if you weren't ready to handle it. And I feel like it's just something that you need to work on within yourself. You need to kind of tell yourself that you are able to handle whatever opportunity is coming your way, okay? We have the Page of Wands here as well. So definitely a lot of fire energy, a lot of creativity, a lot of passion. I am picking up also, you are going to be hearing some sort of news coming your way. This could be some sort of opportunity coming your way. This could be a relationship for some, possibly with a fire sign or a Capricorn, or this could also be some sort of creative opportunity coming your way that's gonna, again, take you closer toward the life that you're dreaming about. But do expect some sort of communication here, and I feel like this communication is going to bring more growth into your life, and it's also going to give you the clarity that you need to move through this time a lot easier. We have the Empress, and then we also have the Four of Cups. You guys have a lot of potential. You guys have a lot of creativity inside you. The Empress is usually pregnant. This doesn't have to mean literal pregnancy. This could also just mean that you are giving birth to some sort of creative project or some sort of, I'm hearing new life. You're giving birth to a new life right now. And I'm almost picking up like giving birth isn't easy. It's very, very painful, but it's also very beautiful because you're birthing a new life. It's like you're stepping into this new cycle in your life, and you're gonna have this baby or this new beautiful thing in your life that you're gonna have to kind of deal with, and it's gonna bring so much happiness and so much love, so much comfort into your life. So yes, you're going through this change. Yes, it feels uncomfortable, it feels painful, but at the end of this is happening for your highest good, and that's what Spirit is wanting you to keep in mind. Like, this is what you want, this is what you asked for, and this is gonna bring a lot of happiness into your life. So it's okay if you feel uncomfortable. You're supposed to be feeling uncomfortable. Change is never easy, but change is what's necessary for you right now, is what I'm hearing. We do have the Four of Cups here as well. Spirit is also asking you to be very careful with what opportunities you receive in your life. I feel like Spirit is sending you a lot of opportunities, but Spirit is asking you to be careful, because I feel like some of these opportunities are definitely for your highest good, while others are almost like not to your level. So Spirit is asking you to be very choosy, be very picky here, because you hold a lot of power in your life right now. As I said, I don't know if you realize that or not, but there is a lot of power here. There's a lot of potential for a lot of growth, a lot of prosperity, a lot of success. I am definitely seeing some sort of big opportunity coming your way if it hasn't come already, and Spirit is asking you to make the most of it. Don't get too stuck in your head right now. Or I feel like that's what's going to hold you back, and this is not the time to hold yourself back. This is the time to really go right ahead at all the opportunities that are coming your way and really make the most of it. Spirit is also asking you to be open emotionally during this time. If someone is offering you advice, do accept that advice. If someone is offering you help, do accept the help. This time, I feel like you're spending a lot of your energy in your mind. It's like there's a lot of energy inside you, but Spirit is asking you to not close your heart during this time, because if it feels too intense and you close your heart, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to open your heart again. So make sure you're working on your relationships with people around you. Make sure you're investing in those relationships as you work on your creativity, as you work on your career or whatever. It could be a relationship as well that you're focused very much on, that there's a lot of growth happening in this relationship, and you're manifesting a lot more love in this relationship, that you may be kind of not focusing on other relationships. And Spirit is asking you to keep that balance, is what I'm hearing. So let's take a look at your oracle cards to see what other messages you need to know right now. We have step out of your comfort zone. We have North Node here. This talks about destiny. So whatever opportunity is around you, this is part of your destiny. And as I was picking up, your change is scary, but this is the time for you to step out of your comfort zone. This is the time for you to really go after your dreams, because if you don't do this now, you will never be able to do it again. So this is your chance to take that leap of faith, to go after your dreams. And again, don't hold yourself back, because as I said, North Node, this is something that is meant for you. A lot of purple energy here as well, so you may be getting a lot of psychic dreams, a lot of intuitive feelings as well, and Spirit is asking you to pay close attention to that. If you feel called to do something, definitely go for it. Don't hold yourself back. We also have double mission, channeling, and uplifting humanity. You guys are light workers. I see that whatever work you are going to be doing in the future, whatever relationship that you are working on, you are going to be healing the planet in a way, is what I'm picking up here. You guys are also very, very positive, and Spirit is asking you to use that positivity on yourself right now. I feel like you guys are people that always uplift those around you, and this is the time to kind of give yourself that pep talk. This is the time to tell yourself that you're gonna be okay, that you'll be able to get through this, and that you need to take this opportunity. Okay, so have that conversation with yourself is what I'm picking up from this card. Very, very interesting. Okay, so let's take a look at this card first. So we have adaptability, and this is number 1, and this is again telling me that there is a new beginning here that you are meant to be moving towards. With the adaptability, this is almost telling me like whatever situation you are in, the quicker you accept that things are changing, that easier it's going to be for you to adapt to this change. I'm almost picking up like there is going to be a whole new environment, a lot of new people you are going to be dealing with this new opportunity, and Spirit is saying that it's very, very important that you accept it. The more you deny it, the more you try to resist it, the more difficult it's going to feel for you. So the faster you adapt to it, the faster you accept it, the better it's going to be for you, is what I'm picking up from this card. Again, a lot of green energy, so definitely connect with your heart chakra is another message I'm picking up here, because I feel like right now you may be trying to kind of stay in your mind rather than your heart. Make sure you're not closing out your heart chakra because of this change. We have hardship. So this says, may I embrace what's happening right now, as baffling or painful as it is. Help me, God, to trust where you are guiding me. I am yours. So this is definitely a challenging situation. I feel like you are leaving a lot of things behind in order to accept this new opportunity that's coming your way. But know that you are supported. Know that the universe has your back during this time, and you are being guided to move forward. So it almost feels like, again, there's a lot of pain here, so allow yourself to feel that pain, accept that this is hurting, but then continue moving forward, because you are moving towards your life purpose, towards your destiny, and in the end, this is what's going to make you feel the most fulfilled, is what I'm hearing. But those are all the messages that I got for you from this reading. I hope it resonated, and if it did, please give this video a like and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. So if you chose group number 2, this is going to be a reading. We're going to get started with your tarot cards, and then we'll move on to oracles. So messages for group number 2, Spirit. What does group number 2 need to know right now? Urgent messages for group number 2. Okay. So the bottom of the deck, we have the Star. So you guys are going through a period of healing. I feel like you've been kind of working really hard on manifesting a dream into your reality, but this time has been quite slow. I'm almost picking up the Hanged Man sort of energy, where things are quite slow, but you are meant to surrender, and during this time you are continuing to sort of invest your energy in the right projects and the right relationships. So a lot of slow, a lot of gentle energy is what I'm picking up from this card. But let's see what other cards you got. We'll be taking one card at a time, and then we'll be moving on to the oracle. So let's see. So first of all, we have the Two of Wands. I feel like you're thinking heavily about the future. You're thinking about what you want from your future, what opportunities you want to attract into your life. For some of you, it feels like there are two pathways ahead of you, and you're kind of trying to figure out which path to take, which path is going to lead you toward this sort of wish that you're wanting to fulfill. So definitely I feel like there's a lot of planning going on, but a lack of action right now in your life. We have the Ten of Cups here as well. It almost feels like you've reached the most, like you reached the highest potential you could with the life that you're currently living. This could be talking about a relationship where you've built yourself a relationship that feels very fulfilling, that's very comfortable, but it feels like there's a lack of growth, like there is not much growth that's going to happen there anymore. Or this could be a job that you've been working really, really hard on, and you've reached sort of like the highest position, and you feel like there's not much growth here. So it's like you're feeling quite satisfied, quite content with where your life is going right now, but you want growth, you want some sort of change, you want more, and you're not really sure how to get there. And I feel like right now you're at the stage where you're just trying to figure things out, trying to plan your next move toward this dream life that you're wanting. We have the Queen of Cups here as well, so you guys may be feeling quite in tune with your emotions during this time. The Queen of Cups again reminds me of healing, so you guys are going through massive healing. The past, everything you have experienced, it feels like you're trying to process all of that. Your intuition is definitely strengthening as well. There is a lot of emotional fulfillment. It just feels like it's not fulfilling you anymore. Like things that used to make you feel quite happy, quite fulfilled, right now you're wanting more, and it just feels almost like you're stuck in the middle of the ocean and you're wanting to reach an island, but you don't know how to get there, and you've gotten used to just kind of being in the ocean, and there are just so many possibilities, but you don't know which direction to swim towards. So that's the kind of energy I'm picking up here. It's very interesting. Spirit is also advising you to focus on your relationships during this time. Your relationships sort of need to be the main focus. And it seems like your main focus is on your career life. You are working very hard. You are doing a lot right now with your time. I see that your hands are quite full. We have the number 2 repeated twice here. And this is again telling me this is a time to work on your partnerships. But then this is also telling me that it's like you got 2 opportunities, 2 pathways, and you need to make a decision on which path you take. And if you don't realize what these pathways are, you will in time, and do get ready to make a decision is what I'm seeing here. But yes, a lot of busyness, a lot of hard work you are doing, but it also feels like you need to sort of ground your energy. You need to kind of work on finding that balance within your life, finding that balance within yourself is also what I'm hearing. This is great time to spend. This is great time to spend time in nature is also what I'm hearing, because I feel like when you spend time in nature, that's gonna kind of make things a lot more clear for you. Because right now you're stuck in an environment where all you see is what's around you, and you need expansion in your mind. When you go to a new place that you haven't visited before, let's say you go to a new park, you look around you, you're gonna see new things. You're gonna see new places, and that's going to expand your mind, and it's going to kind of help you think outside the box, and that's going to help you kind of attract the new ideas that are going to help you grow is what I'm picking up here. I see that you guys want to build that financial stability for yourself. You guys are people that are very dedicated to your work. You are people that continue investing your energy in your projects. It doesn't matter how much time goes by, like you understand that patience is the key to getting the success that you desire. And I feel like because of that, you are going to be able to build something very beautiful for yourself. I'm seeing that there is definitely financial stability, financial security in the future for you. And right now, it feels like you need to make a decision. I don't know if it's in regards to your career, but it feels like you've been thinking about 2 different things, and you need to kind of go with one. Because if your attention is divided, you won't be able to build this financial security for yourself, financial stability for yourself. Because the Knight of Pentacles is focused on one thing, and he or she is just an energy, but they invest all of their energy into that one thing, and then there's that rapid growth that happens in that area. But if your energy is divided in multiple things, then there's gonna be more waiting. There's gonna be more. You're gonna have to be more patient, is what I'm picking up here. Because then, if your energy is going in one thing, it's all going in that one thing, and there's a lot of growth happening. But if it's going in separate things, I hope I'm making sense here. Like it makes complete sense in my head, but I don't know if it's making sense with how I'm saying it. But if your energy is going in separate things, it's going little by little. It's gonna take more time for those things to grow, is basically what I'm picking up here. For some of you, it's like you got a side project and you got your own, like you got a 9-to-5 job, and you need to sort of make a decision to invest your energy in one of those things. Doesn't mean leave your job behind, this is again the time to plan. This is a time to kind of think about your future, how you're going to be able to get to the destination that you want to go to, how you're going to be able to manifest that dream life, because you can't do that with dividing your attention into things. You gotta have one main focus, is what I'm picking up here. So the cards that you got the communication card. So this is number 5, represents change. So there needs to be some sort of change made here, and Spirit is saying that the more you communicate with those around you, the more opportunities are going to be pouring into your life. It almost feels like other people around you are kind of, it feels like they're very different from you, and they may be able to see opportunities in your life that you're not able to. So communication is going to be very, very important. If you are kind of trying to figure out how to maybe build your own business, Spirit is asking you to do your research. Learn as much as you can from the resources that you have available in your life, from people that are around you, because I feel like there is definitely going to be some sort of opportunity, some sort of path, clear path that you're going to be able to find through the information that you have available, is what I'm picking up here. We also have nothing is yet set in stone, and this is telling me, oh my god, I didn't see this card, I swear, but you see the ocean. I was telling you, like, there's ocean here as well. Like, you're stuck in the middle and you kind of gotten used to the waves, and you're trying to find an island, you're trying to find the shore. But what I'm picking up from this card is that there is a destination that you want to head to, but how you go there, how you get there, that's not written in stone. There are many pathways to get to that destination, and it's going to depend on you which path you end up choosing. So Spirit is asking you to kind of keep an open mind. Don't be set on one idea or one path, because there are multiple paths that are going to lead you there. And right now things need to sort of settle down, because this water, these waves are all over the place, and right now if you make some sort of decision, it might not be the best. So this is again the time to just plan, to prepare yourself for what's ahead, and don't rush into things, is what I'm hearing. We also have the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Again, it feels like with the Two of Pentacles, there is something here that you kind of need to let go of in order to create the life that you desire. But whatever this thing is, I'm almost picking up this shaky energy from your entire reading. Like something needs to change, something needs to crumble, something needs to be let go of. But perhaps this thing is something that you've been working on, or you've been in for a long time and feels quite comfortable, but this is something that you've grown out of. This is something that has served its purpose. So you need to let go of whatever this thing is to move forward toward your destination, toward the life that you want. And the last card you got, this is like advice. So it says empowerment. When you ask the divine to take over, you get pulled into your own authentic power. It's the force of inner love that wants your wholeness and magnificence. Unfold my true and radiant self, dear Lord. I feel like you guys are very, very powerful people. You guys have a lot of potential. But it feels like wherever you are right now, you're not able to live up to that potential. You're not able to show your true authentic self or live up to it. And I feel like this is why you need change in your life. This is why you need to kind of change directions. And I feel like when you do so, you're gonna kind of like, I'm almost having a vision of a flower kind of blooming. I feel like you're gonna be able to get out of your shell. You're gonna be able to really live up to your highest potential, attract the biggest opportunities, attract the best relationships into your life. I'm almost seeing this expansion that's going to happen when you do step into this new path. But right now, definitely be patient, because things are going to take some time for you. But ultimately, this is your destination. You are going to get to this star, this wish fulfillment. You just need to kind of take your time and plan. Planning is the key here. Plan, and then you act on those plans. But ultimately, I do see that you're headed toward the right direction, and you are going to be attracting whatever it is that you're wanting. But that is all I got from this reading. I hope these messages resonated with you, and if they did, please consider a like and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. So if you chose group number 3, this is going to be your reading. We're going to get started with your tarot cards, and then we'll move on to oracle. So let's see. Messages for group number 3, Spirit. What urgent messages do you have for group number 3? Okay. So the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands. There are a lot of responsibilities, a lot of heaviness that you've been carrying around with you for a long, long time. I feel like there is definitely something in your life that's it feels like there's a lack of balance in this situation. This could be career where you're giving all of your energy to it, but it doesn't seem to be giving you much back. Or this is a relationship where you've been investing almost all of the energy in, and your partner is not, or your friend or whoever this person is, isn't really investing back the same sort of energy. But there is definitely something here that is starting to feel quite heavy for you right now. And we'll try to get more information on what that is. So let's see what tarot cards you got, and then we'll move on to the oracle. I'm not taking reversals here. Okay, so the first card you got is Judgment, and then we also have the Eight of Wands. I feel like there is some sort of big change that you are kind of attracting into your life. And I feel like there is going to be a lot of communication that you are going to be getting on this situation very, very soon if you haven't already. It almost feels like either you are starting school, you're starting a new job, or there is a major shift happening in one of your relationships. And I feel like there will be some sort of communication, either this message coming in, this email coming in, or this is going to be communication that you have face to face with someone. And I feel like whatever the situation is, this situation is going to be life-changing, and you are attracting this very, very soon if it hasn't come already. I'm also picking up here that things are going to start to move very, very quickly for you if they have been quite stagnant. It feels like there is this this wave of energy that's coming into your life, and this is going to be very unexpected. I'm picking up that, and this is also going to be something that kind of throws you off guard, so do be ready for this. And with the Judgment card, this is something that's quite destined, so this is something that's meant to happen, and it is happening for your highest good. I'm almost picking up here that the universe has been planning this thing for a long, long time, and it's actually coming through now, and you are protected during this time as well. Spirit wants you to know that. We do have the Page of Wands as well. So I feel like whatever the situation is, this has something to do with creativity, or something to do with something you're passionate about. So this could definitely be a relationship, someone that you're attracted to. But what I'm picking up here, that this is going to bring some sort of exciting new thing into your life. Whatever this information is that is coming in for you, I feel that this is going to be something that you're going to feel very, very excited about. This is definitely something, like this could be someone expressing their emotions to you, and then all of a sudden you feel this passion for this person, and there's this big change, like you're not single anymore or something like that. Or this is a message coming in about a new creative project that's destined for you, and it feels like it's gonna be like just starting out, and you're very excited and you're still learning about it, but then it's gonna move towards something a lot more bigger, a lot more beautiful. So big change coming up for you. And for some, no, actually I feel like for most of you this is coming up. For very, very few of you, this is already in your life, and Spirit is asking you to have fun, enjoy this time, because this is the time that you're going to be remembering for the rest of your life. So very interesting. And then I feel like this is what's talking about this heaviness. I feel like things have been a bit stagnant, and things have been a bit slow for you in the past or recently even. And this has given you enough time to reflect on your life, reflect on situations that aren't serving your highest good. And I feel like you have reflected on the situation that's been feeling a little bit heavy for you. This could definitely be a relationship for some, as I said, or this is some sort of job that you've been investing a lot in, but it's not paying off as well. And I feel like Spirit is asking you to still be a little bit more patient, because there is something big coming toward you. And I feel like if you make a change in this situation as well that's not serving your highest good right now, there are going to be a lot of changes happening all at once, and it might kind of feel overwhelming. So take one thing at a time. Just be a little bit more patient. I feel like the universe is going to present you with the right opportunity to make a change in this situation that has been stagnant, that has been draining you or feeling heavy. So you will have the right time, the right opportunity will show up, and you will know it's time to make a change in this situation. But as of now, try to be more patient, try to do a little bit more reflecting, and wait for this communication to come in, because I feel like it's coming in very, very quickly in the next 2 to 3 weeks is what I'm picking up here for you guys. We do have the Lovers and the Emperor as well. So I feel like for some of you, you've been for those of you that are in a relationship with someone and this heaviness has been being caused by a relationship, I feel like this is someone that you see a lot of potential in. I feel like this is someone that you have been with for a long time. Only take this message if it resonates, if you're in a relationship. Otherwise, just ignore this part. But I feel like this person, it feels like the reason why you're still with this person is because this is a very significant connection. But I want you to know that we have many significant relationships, okay? And just because this is a significant connection doesn't mean you won't have any more. And there is a possibility that this connection, you just need a break from this person to realize, for both of you to realize that you actually want to be with each other and you actually want growth, because it feels like right now you're in a standstill and you won't be able to get out of this standstill until you make some sort of change. So that's a specific message for a few of you. So just be patient, but know that there needs to be some sort of change made in this relationship in order for this relationship to either grow or for you to grow separately away from this connection. For others of you, I do see that this news coming in definitely has to do with some sort of relationship or some sort of opportunity that's very much aligned for you. If you guys have a business of your own or you're planning to start a business of your own, this is very great news. Whatever is coming in, I feel like this is going to push you toward this position of power. Now, if this is a relationship and you've been wanting to be with someone and you're single, I definitely see a very significant connection coming in that you're gonna feel very attracted towards. And I feel like this person is going to be one of your soulmates. Remember, we have many soulmates, not all are meant to be in our lives forever, but I'm definitely seeing some sort of big change coming up for you guys. Let's see if we can get clarity on what this is with the oracle cards, but definitely something coming up. I'm just feeling this very intense energy, very powerful. Okay, let's see what the oracle cards have to say. So the first card I got is conclusions are within reach. We have the full moon eclipse, and this explains it. I feel like there is something very big happening for you guys, and this is happening very quickly, and whatever the situation is, it's going to mark an end to a cycle, and it's going to help you begin a new chapter in your life. So again, if this is a relationship, you're ending your time of being single and you're going to actually get into a relationship. And if this is like a job opportunity, I feel like this is going to lead you toward leaving your current situation behind, perhaps your current job behind, and starting completely fresh. But there is definitely something coming in, and it's going to feel very powerful, very intense. I'm picking up on this energy very strongly. So definitely something happening very quickly for you guys, and Spirit wants you to be ready for it. That is your big urgent message, okay? You also have trust your path. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So you're gonna feel very called to do something in the near future. So this could definitely be regarding this relationship here. Spirit is saying trust your path, okay? If you feel called to do something, don't question yourself. You're feeling it for a reason, and you are supported. You are supported by the universe. You are supported by your angels, your spirit guides. So whatever you decide, it's the right decision for you. You're feeling it for a reason is what I keep hearing. So you need to kind of follow your gut feeling. If you feel called to leave something behind, do so. If you feel called to start something brand new, do so. Go for it. This is your confirmation, okay? Okay, but I feel like there's a new doorway that's opening up for you very soon, and whatever this opportunity that's coming toward you is, that's going to lead you toward this new path, toward this new doorway. You also have wisdom. You guys are very wise people, and this is a time for you to use your wisdom, use the knowledge that you have acquired through old lessons that you've learned in this life, and kind of apply it to your current situation. I feel like we are very wise and we are very good at giving that wisdom to those around us, but when it comes to ourselves, we always kind of forget about it. So I feel like this is a time for you to give yourself your wise advice. This is a time for you to kind of look in the mirror, tell yourself what you would tell your best friend or your lover or your parent or whatever, or your children. But this is a time for you to definitely use that advice, use that wisdom, and kind of allow yourself to move forward toward a much better future, is what I'm picking up from this card. And you also have health. Allow me, divine, to be tender and accepting of my body, no matter what ailments forgive me, I may have. May I always know it's doing the best that it can. Help me be a loving ally and friend to this sacred form. If you're worried about your health or someone else's health, this is a message that everything is going to be fine. Spirit is also advising you to accept yourself. I feel like some of you guys have panic attacks, or some of you guys have like you sometimes get out of control, like something about yourself, like maybe you start crying out of nowhere. But I feel like there's something here that you've been really kind of resisting, or you've been really telling yourself that this is like, you've been judging yourself for it, is what I'm picking up here. This is either your anxiety, you have panic attacks, something to do with that, and this may only resonate with a few of you, so take it if it resonates. Spirit is asking you to be accepting of who you are, be gentle with yourself. Everyone has things that they need to work through, and so do you. But if you keep like judging yourself for it, if you keep resisting yourself for it, it's going to get worsened. So you need to accept yourself, you need to allow yourself to be who you are. And once you do that, I feel like that's gonna kind of lift this weight off your shoulders, and it's gonna allow you to move through whatever challenges you face in a much better way, is what I'm picking up here. So that's a message for a few of you. Accept yourself. If you have panic attacks, it's okay to have panic attacks, like a lot of people do. So you need to accept that. Don't judge yourself for it. Wow. Okay, so that's another message for some of you. But that is what I'm picking up here from this reading. Definitely something coming up for you guys. Do get ready for that. And if this reading resonated, please give it a like and subscribe for more. And I will see you in the next video.